In 1938, a German physician made a discovery that still unsettles historians. Inside a simple clay vessel, dated to more than 2,000 years ago, he found an object that looked eerily like an electrical device. This artifact, later named the Baghdad Battery, has never been fully explained. Was it functional? And if so, how did such knowledge exist in the ancient world? Archaeology is filled with similar anomalies, artifacts, constructions, and even human remains that contradict what we believe ancient societies were capable of. As excavations continue and theories multiply, some discoveries remain stubbornly resistant to explanation, even after decades of research. In this video, you'll explore 27 archaeological enigmas that science still can't fully resolve, and discover why our understanding of history may be far less complete than we assume. The stone spheres of Costa Rica. Precision beyond their time. Deep in the jungles of the Diquís Delta lie more than 300 massive stone spheres, first documented in the 1930s. Carved mainly from granodiorite, one of the hardest rocks available, their symmetry is astonishing, with some deviating less than a few millimeters from a perfect sphere. Even more puzzling is their placement. Many were arranged in deliberate patterns, some aligned with sunsets or equinoxes. How could a culture without metal tools, written language, or the wheel shape and transport stones weighing up to 15 tons through dense jungle? Some researchers believe they formed part of an astronomical system or a symbolic spiritual code. Others argue they mark territory for a civilization far older than officially recognized, one that vanished without a trace. The Antikythera Mechanism. An ancient computer recovered from a Roman shipwreck, the Antikythera Mechanism is a marvel of engineering. Over 30 interlocking bronze gears, assembled with precision unmatched until medieval Europe. This device could predict eclipses, lunar cycles, planetary movements, and even the timing of the Olympic Games. Most shocking of all, it uses a differential gear, a technology thought to have been invented more than 1,000 years later. Where did this knowledge come from? Some suggest a lost scientific tradition, erased by the collapse of ancient empires. Others propose the inheritance of forgotten knowledge from civilizations predating classical Greece. The Nazca Lines, messages for the sky. Etched across over 500 square kilometers of Peruvian desert, the Nazca Lines depict animals, geometric shapes, and massive figures stretching hundreds of meters long. They were created without aerial views, compasses, or advanced surveying tools, yet their geometry is astonishingly accurate. Some figures represent animals that didn't even exist locally, hinting at cultural exchange or shared symbolism across vast distances. One controversial theory claims the lines map Earth's energy points, or served as markers for beings watching from above. Recent drone and infrared surveys revealed previously invisible lines, suggesting the system is far more complex than once believed. The Voynich Manuscript, a book that refuses to speak. This 15th century manuscript contains over 240 pages, written in an unknown language. The illustrations depict plants that don't exist, strange astronomical diagrams, and cryptic symbols. Statistical analysis shows the text follows real linguistic rules, making the hoax unlikely. Even artificial intelligence has failed to decode it, though some researchers detected traces resembling ancient Hebrew mixed with an unknown grammar. Why invent an entirely new language? Was it an alchemical manual, forbidden medical knowledge, or the last surviving record of a lost culture? Yonaguni, a city beneath the waves. Discovered accidentally off the coast of Japan, the Yonaguni structure features terraces, steps, pillars, and right angles, resembling a submerged pyramid complex. Located over 25 meters underwater, it may date back more than 10,000 years, when sea levels were far lower. Geologists argue it's natural, yet tool marks, carved reliefs, and nearby statues challenge that claim. If artificial, Yonaguni would prove that advanced civilizations existed long before recorded history, possibly even before Göbekli Tepe. The elongated skulls of Paracas found in Peru. These skulls are larger, heavier, and structurally different from normal human skulls. They possess only one parietal suture instead of three, and genetic tests revealed DNA sequences not matching any known population. While some attribute the shape to cranial binding, the biological differences raise deeper questions. Were these people a distinct human lineage or something else entirely? Göbekli Tepe, civilization before agriculture. This massive stone sanctuary predates farming, yet features towering T-shaped pillars weighing up to 20 tons, covered in detailed carvings. Built by hunter-gatherers, Göbekli Tepe Challenge. History often presents itself as a finished story. Dates, names, timelines, everything neatly arranged, as if the past were fully understood. But the deeper researchers dig, the clearer one truth becomes. Much of human history remains uncertain. Across continents and oceans, traces of forgotten knowledge continue to surface, not as clear answers, but as fragments. Stone cut with impossible precision. Mechanisms built before their time. Maps that depict lands long before they were officially discovered. What connects all these anomalies is not proof, but pattern. Again and again, ancient cultures appear to possess skills that should not have existed according to conventional timelines. Engineering without machinery, astronomy without instruments, architecture without written mathematics. And yet, the evidence remains. Some scholars argue that these mysteries are simply coincidences, natural formations, symbolic art, or misunderstood rituals. Others believe the explanations were once known and later lost, burned with libraries, buried beneath cities, erased by conquest, disaster, or deliberate suppression. Civilizations rise and fall. But knowledge does not always survive the fall. What if advanced understanding existed long before our own era? What if it was fragmented, passed down imperfectly, distorted into myth and legend? Perhaps stories of gods descending from the sky were not metaphorical. Perhaps divine knowledge was simply misunderstood science. Perhaps temples were not only places of worship, but centers of learning, observation, and experimentation. When we look at these sites today, we see ruins. But to those who built them, they were functional, alive, purposeful. And then, something happened. Floods, earthquakes, climate shifts, cosmic impacts, or wars that history chose not to remember. Entire cultures vanished, leaving behind questions carved in stone. Modern archaeology attempts to reconstruct the past using fragments, but fragments can mislead. Without context, even the most advanced creation can appear primitive or impossible. This is why so many discoveries remain controversial. Accepting them would require rewriting timelines, reconsidering origins, admitting that humanity's story may not be linear, but cyclical. Knowledge gained, knowledge lost, and rediscovered again. Perhaps the greatest mystery is not what these ancient objects are, but why we are so reluctant to accept what they imply. If even one of these anomalies represents a forgotten chapter of human capability, then history is far more complex than textbooks suggest. And maybe the past is not silent at all. Maybe it is still speaking through stone, through symbols, through ruins, waiting for us to finally listen.